Hi, my name is Nicole. Welcome to my channel Travel to Money. In this video, I'm going to tell you all about this house, the one I bought in Spain for 19,000 euro. You've probably heard me talking a lot recently about the house I just bought for 5,000 euro, which is the one next door. But today I'm going to compare the two and tell you why I think this first house was actually the better deal. I'm still super excited about the other project, but there's something to learn here, so I hope you'll stick around. If you are new here, I have created this channel to help you learn about how to travel, adventure, and have fun on the road to financial independence. I have traveled the world, I own a couple of houses in Spain, and I'm on a creative journey to financial independence. I believe the road to financial freedom can and should be fun. I hope you'll subscribe and join me on this journey, no matter where you are starting from. I've been talking a lot lately about the house that I recently purchased for $5,000. It's an exciting project, and $5,000 just seems like an unbelievable amount for a house, no matter how bad the condition. And it's bad. But today I'd like to tell you about the house I first purchased in Spain for 19,000 euro. At the time, that came to around 25,000 US dollars. Recently, the dollar has been more valuable, so in today's dollars, it would have been a little less. I know that off the bat, $5,000 seems like a better deal, but if I had to choose one, I would easily choose the first house over again. Here's why. The $5,000 house I just purchased needs a complete renovation, with the exception of the front of the house and the roof. I mean, it needs windows, doors, the walls need to be redone, the floors need to be done, and plumbing and electricity will have to be done. I could go on and on. When I bought this house, I was able to move right in. Now, it needed some work for sure, but it wasn't anything we couldn't handle while living in the house. This house also has an entire third floor that the $5,000 house doesn't have. Plus, the house came furnished. Let me show you around and give you an idea of the work we did. This is the entryway, sitting area, and dining area, though I don't use this room very much. We didn't have to do much here except touch up the walls from time to time. These chairs I purchased on Facebook Marketplace from a church. I got 4 of them, and I believe I got all 4 for under 50 euro. I bought this dining table at one of the Spanish markets. Think coolest flea market you've ever been to. I believe I got this for 40 euro. This bookshelf was left here, and I decided to clear it off and use it to hold wine glasses and dishes. The kitchen pretty much came like this. I added the toaster oven and these hanging racks for pots and pans. This was an easy way to create more storage space. The refrigerator was already here. Now, moving into the utility room is where we did a bit of renovation. My friend put new tile in both the utility room and the bathroom. I chose this gray wood look tile, which I love, plus it was on sale for a crazy deal. I think it was about 7 euro per square meter, or it might have been less. I bought a new washer and dryer as well, and we put an electric water heater. The previous one was gas. In the bathroom, other than the tile, I only needed to add a new mirror, and I think we replaced the vanity with this one, maybe from Facebook Marketplace. Just as we were finishing up the renovations of this house, I ended up with a sewage problem. We had to dig up around the toilet and then under the washer and dryer. This was just after we had put down the new tile. Once the sewage problem was fixed, my friends had a genius idea. They built up blocks around the pipes instead of dumping landfill and rubble in the hole. Then they put this big board down to cover the hole, sealed it, and set the washer and dryer on top of it. This way, if we ever needed access to the sewage system again, it's really easy to get back down there. Making our way back to the living space and then up the stairs, the first room you come to is the smaller bedroom, but it's the one I prefer to stay in. My friend tiled this entire middle level of the house. The previous tiles were old and broken in certain areas. This room had metal bunk beds. I replaced it with a full-size bed since that is all that would fit between the door frame and the wall. Since we didn't have space for a nightstand, I designed this headboard and my friend built it for me. Then I painted it gray. It comes out from the wall so that you have a place to set your phone or other items. I had the same thought for other furniture. This room is just too small to put a chest, and it doesn't have a closet, so instead my friend built this shelf and we put a hanging rack underneath it, like more of an exposed closet. On top we put baskets so that I could hold things like socks and small clothing items. Similarly, my friend built this makeup table and I bought the mirror from one of the local home stores. Down below, I took a shoe rack and painted it the same gray to match everything else. I bought this shelving unit from one of the local stores. All in all, it really makes the most of this space and cost very little money to furnish it. This door goes out to the lower terrace. I purchased these wooden chairs and table from a market for €30. It was a great find. At the time, the wood had a beautiful varnish that has since worn off in the weather and will need to be refinished. I found cushions for the chairs at a local shop. Going back to the stairway, there is a small landing and then a small room or large hallway. I put the other two chairs that I purchased from the church here, and I believe I purchased a table at a market. The idea was that this could be a reading nook, but honestly, there are too many places you can read with a good view to end up choosing this one. Next, we go into the larger bedroom. Homes such as these don't have a central AC, so this is one of the 2 rooms in the house that has a split, which means a heater and an AC, which you can see above the bed. This is a queen-size mattress, and to make the most of the space, my friend built a similar headboard that doubles as a shelf and a nightstand. This one was larger. For both of these, he would build them, I would paint them, and then he would attach them to the wall. I ordered mattresses from Amazon for both rooms, which were delivered rolled. They are super comfy, and I would do that again. The other pieces of furniture were left here by the previous owners. I painted them all the same gray. I personally love to do all of my general decor in neutral colors like gray and tan, followed by different accent colors in each room. From here, we go up to the next set of stairs. In the original listing for this house, they called it a 3-bedroom, and this space was considered a bedroom. I'm not sure how, since there are no doors. To me, it was much more obviously a living space. It came with the couch, which has a pull-out and turns into a double bed. I added the TV on a mount. The desk and table also came with the house. This upper floor is where I spend most of my time. It's furthest from street noise, it has the best view, and it gets plenty of natural light, which are all reasons it has become my favorite place to spend chunks of the day. Now let's walk out onto the upper terrace for the best view of all. It never gets old. This view is the reason I bought this house. I love to lay in my bed at night with the back door open, looking at the stars and the moon over the mountains. Honestly, I'm so grateful for this. So the total renovation we did on this house was tiling the utility room, bathroom, and the entire middle floor. It was also building pieces of furniture, painting furniture indoors, and adding different accents, furniture, decoration, and appliances. I didn't calculate an exact number, but I spent about another $6,000 on top of the price of the house, including paying for labor and a lot of what it went into the sewage problem. Because the value of the dollar was lower at that time, my total all-in was about $30,000. I was and still am really happy with that. I hope the cost of the $5,000 house doesn't get up to $30,000, but I'm expecting my total to be around $20,000 to $25,000 all in. Keep in mind, the dollar is more valuable right now, so my money goes further, though inflation will make things more expensive too. I guess what I'm trying to say is that for about the same amount of money, I got a house that was close to done and a bit bigger. The $5,000 house will end up costing me about the same amount of money, but a lot more work. The nice thing about it is that I will have a lot more say in what it looks like than I did in buying this one that was mostly finished. As of right now, I would choose this first one all over again if I had to. You might be wondering why I bought a second house, and I think I'm still answering that question for myself. The main reason is that it's directly next to mine, so having control of that space and making it nice makes my current home more valuable. If you want to see the walkthrough of that house, you can check it out right up here. Even if I just turned it into a garage, it would have value for me. I'll be tracking the cost of the renovation on the new house a lot more closely, letting you know what I pay for everything and what work has to go into it. Like I always say, if you have any ideas, for sure let me know. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to join me every day where travel and adventure build financial freedom. I can't wait to see where your dreams will take you.